Guys, Mike here at Trader True Trading Group, and July 9th, really nice day. CEI, all day runner. Stock was up, over 300% up at the highs. Huge move, reverse split, some news, short squeeze at the end of the day. And I pulled out a 59% gain on this CEI. I'm going to break this trade down for you guys, but today is an example of why it's so important to have a short memory as a trader. Because if you guys didn't see my video yesterday, I had a big red day yesterday because I had to realize a large loss in a swing trade in put options on Beyond Meat. If you missed that trade, go check it out. Previous video. I bought contracts at 520, sold them at $1. So yesterday I had to realize that loss on that swing trade. So not a good way to start the week, and it was a big loss. The video I made yesterday was kind of about how to deal with a large loss, and part of dealing with a large loss is having a short memory and not taking that loss into the next day with you, because with each day is a brand new day, it's brand new opportunities, and you never know what's going to happen. And this is a perfect example of that because I nailed a home run trade on CEI. Okay, and had I not come into the day with a clear mindset, I would not have made this trade or has executed it as well as I did. You have to leave a big losing trade by itself. Okay, you have to not allow a big losing trade to affect you in your next trade, and the trade after, and the trade after that. You've got to take them all individually. And when you have a bad day, you've learned from it, learn from your mistakes, analyze your trading, see what you could have done differently. But then the next day, when you're sitting there at your desk pre-market, you're going through the watch list, you're developing your game plan, you got to forget all about that previous day. You got to forget all about that trade. Because with every day comes new opportunities. And if you don't have a clear mindset, you're going to miss those opportunities. And I'm glad. Obviously I'm glad because I was able to make a really good trade, and P&L wise, obviously I'm happy. But I'm glad that this happened today following my video from yesterday, because in the video yesterday, we talked a lot about that mental mindset after coming off of a big loss and how you can deal with that and how you can handle that. Watch that video. Okay, and then coming into the day today and putting that exact thing that I was preaching and talking about yesterday, putting that to work and implementing that in my trading today and catching a home run trade is what it's all about. And that's why you've got to have that short memory. So let's get to the CEI trade. Huge move. Huge move. Let's pan this over into the morning. Okay, CEI was on the watch list this morning. We had the game plan. It was reverse split, had news, had the gap up, had good volume. And right off the morning, gap up, okay, we push and we extend higher, okay? Volume was excellent off the bell. That volume was fantastic on that opening bell push. I never chased the opening bell. I always let the stock put that first move in, show me if it's truly strong or truly weak. And after we pushed higher, I waited for the stock to settle in and put in that initial morning high. And I waited for that initial morning high to get put in, guys, and I drew up my Fibonacci retracement level, and I started to notice that the 38.2 Fibonacci level was lining up with VWAP, this orange line you see on my screen. Okay, so that was my buying zone. That was my support level. I threw a bid out there. We got a quick pull in right here, and I got long right here at $3.10. So take you guys to my trade announcements on the day. Here you guys can see long CEI at 310, stop loss the 275 area. Okay, that's at 9:47 in the morning. The screen's frozen a little bit here, guys. Just bear with me. All right, so here we go back to the chart. So you guys can see also, I want to point out to you is the decrease in volume during the area of consolidation. That's a good sign. Okay, so we had the real strong volume on the push higher. We had a decrease in volume during the consolidation and like the bull flag, because this is a bull flag pattern. Okay, so you had a little decrease in volume during this consolidation pattern, and then again an increase in volume when we broke up and out and we continued and we moved higher. We got a beautiful trade line VWAP crossover right here that ignited the move to the high of the day, and then we just started to extend, and I was just peeling some some pieces off the table here, guys. So here I took some profit at 335. I sold the bulk of my position at 358. I sold another small piece at $4, and my last final take profit at 492. The percentage breakdown on these trades, I sold 25% of my position at $3.35. I sold half my position at $3.58. I sold 10% of my position at $4, and I sold 15% of my position at $4.92. That final take profit is a 59% gain on that last piece. Okay, and it was just a huge trade, guys. I mean, this is a home run. Okay, I mean, I almost top ticked this thing up here. That high of this candle is 499, and my final take profit up there was 492. Using that tier trading method to stay in the trade longer. That is how you get bigger winners, guys. Okay, it's not getting bigger position size. So many people increase their position size too soon, and you end up hurting yourself. By increasing your position size, it's not going to guarantee you bigger winners, but it is going to guarantee you bigger losers. There's a way for you to increase your the size of your average win without buying more and taking on additional risk. If I said to you, I could increase your potential reward without increasing your risk, would you take it? Of course you would. That's the tier trading strategy. Scaling out of your position in pieces on the way up as the stock works in your favor allows you to do multiple things. You lock in profits, okay? So, you're being prudent, you're being conservative, you're taking profit off the table, but that also reduces your risk. So now that you've got lower risk on the trade, it makes it a lot easier for you emotionally and mentally to hold on to that position and let the stock work its way through. If you're in your entire position, I may not hold this all the way to 492. In fact, I know 100% that I would not have if I was in my entire position. But scaling out on the way up allows me to hold on to that piece. So when you get that follow through and that big continuation, you still have some of your position and you're just adding on top of your gains rather than selling your entire position all at once. And that's how you can get bigger winners. And that's how you can increase your average, the size of your average winner, okay, without having to take on additional risk. And that's what we did today on CEI. It was a home run trade. Really happy with myself that I was able to keep yesterday's P&L day behind me, not focus on it, not drag it into my day today and have it not sulk on it, not, let it affect my trading today. I traded today with a very clear mindset, fresh, new day, new opportunity, and we nailed this CEI. Nailed it, okay? And it went way higher. Guys, I had to leave. I left today around 12 o'clock because I had a appointment at the Apple store to fix my phone. My screen was cracked, so I had to go fix my cell phone. So I ended up missing this. By the time I got back to my desk, I got back to my desk around like 2:30, and CEI was already here, and I just wasn't comfortable pulling the trigger, at the high of the day at that point. So I just sat back and I just watched, and I watched this thing squeeze all the way up to 950. We've since pulled in a huge chunk of that after market, but this is still going to be on watch for possible continuation tomorrow. All right, great stuff today, guys. I'll see everybody in chat. Take care.